What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
What's good? It's night right about the hood.
Oh, dear God, I'm already eating and drinking. Look a damn mess, just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up, what's up, what's up? It's me, L Teddy 27, and I'm back with another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be my review for Real Life Philanthropy. It is season 2. It is episode 1. It is entitled, what is it entitled? Hold on. A New Beginning for Some. Now, y'all, I'm back. Y'all know I've been here for Real Life and Philanthropy since season 1. We go back. We day ones, we go all the way back. I got on my mask because, the girls make me put on a mask so as not to catch whatever is going around the girls. Child, to protect myself from some of the fuck shit and fuckery. Anyway, let me start by saying, listen, I apologize now, and this apology should span the entirety of the season. If I have to go in, drag, and let have, just know it's coming from a place of, sincerity and from a good place. And I'm really just looking out for the best for you all. But sometimes it comes out harsh. And so, yeah. So, my public service announcement for the entirety of all my reviews this season is this may come out harsh. Just know that I love y'all. I really do. We hung out. I had a good time. I would love to come hang out again. But I got to do what I got to do on this review. I got to do my reviews. I got to, put it out there. Production, I love you. But, when I see stuff, I got to call it out. All right, girl. With all that being said, so we start off in Houston at the trip. And in my mind, I said, I know good and hell well they not about to start this season off already on the goddamn cash trip. But it was like a whole, we gonna show y'all what's coming, and then we gonna go do a flashback 3 months earlier and show y'all how we got there. My issue was, I'm watching this fight between Malik and Ty Valentino. And Malik is over there. There is some car, SUV or whatever. And Malik looked like they were leaving a club or leaving somewhere. And Malik was like, oh, get out the front seat, get in the back seat, get in the back seat, get in the back seat. Ty, get in the back seat. And then, I don't even know how or why, they look real drunk. Like, Malik looked real drunk. And then it turned into a fight. And he was trying to land punches. And Mama wasn't seeming to land not one punch. Because Ty, I met Ty in person. That's a big girl, honey. Malik, girl, you small like me, honey. And Ty is a big girl, honey. Girl, Mama was landing these soft, punches thinking that was gonna do something. And Ty was like, girl, what are you doing? Girl, you trying to fight? I ain't even trying to fight. Like, Ty was like, really like, what is going on? And Malik was over there giving, or thought she was giving the business. And everybody is sitting there looking like mortified for Malik, like, girl, you really going out like this? Because you saw Ashton from Real Housewives of Houston over there to the side by the car on the backseat side. And Ashton was looking like mortified and terrified, like, oh my God, what is happening? What is happening? And I'm looking at my screen like, what is happening? Like, it was kind of embarrassing. Like, Malik, I love you down, girl. But girl, if that's your version of fighting, girl, don't come down to Miami. Because those girls fight for real, for real. Girl, maybe that's how they get down to the Birmingham and the Beham. I don't know. But girl, he might have been, maybe he was just too drunk because Mama looked drunk off her ass on him. Girl, I mean, as drunk as he looked and was behaving, why would anybody want Malik to be driving anyway? Why would he be the one that you would want in the front seat? Maybe that's why Ty was in the driver's seat like, girl, we're not going to let you drive because you look a little too drunk and a little too high, or a combination of the two, or whatever you got going on, you're a little too much of it. We ain't gonna let you get in this good driver's seat. But girl, that's what happened. My pen dropped. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, and then they went back 3 months earlier. After they went back 3 months earlier, I was like, oh, so this is what we're doing. So then we start off this conversation. Malik is in Birmingham at his friend Dreyandi's house. It sounds like a name that should be like on Game of Thrones or something. Remember? Like, it sounds like, who is that? Dreyandi, first of his name. I don't know. But what I do know is they was sitting down talking about Malik's time in Atlanta, and it just didn't seem like a genuine and authentic not relationship, a conversation. Like when best friends have a conversation, there is dialogue. It's not a monologue, it is dialogue. And when you go dialogue, it involves two people. Prefix di die. Two people, not monologue where it's just one person talking. And so this conversation, yeah, the best friend chimed in a couple times every night, but it really seemed more so like this was just Malik talking and talking and talking and talking, and it just wasn't that really. It really wasn't that interesting, the conversation that they were having. Um, um, yeah, because Malik was the only one talking really. So I was just like, it. It went on way too long. This scene was way too long. I don't know that we got any information from this scene that maybe we could use later. I don't know, but the only thing, maybe we'll hear something about his room, because at one point they talked about Malik's roommate, whose name is Marlo, and some about he had something that happened that went viral, and well, I think he was outed or something like that in their hometown, and then they went, and so I guess he moved to Atlanta or whatever. So Malik stayed with him, or he stayed with Malik. I don't know. They stay together, and some about the vibe in the house is weird. I don't. I felt like this was a bad scene to have in a season premiere in the first reel. Like this is the first reel. I mean, we got the first scene, but they showed us the fight. They went back 3 months, but I feel like this is not the type of scene that you have in a season premiere first scene. I know, the people see it for Malik. I know we love Malik, 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 but this wasn't the best scene to be having in this opening scene for your new season when you're supposed to be popping off, sparkling. Mm-mm. Bad choice, their production. Bad choice. Mm-mm. Do better. Do better. Um, we then are at Jamie's house, and Jamie is on the phone with his friend Bryson, and he's trying to get Bryson into the group of people on the show. Now here's my thing, Jamie. I love you down, girl. I think that this would have been a better scene if Bryson was in the house with Jamie instead of them being on the phone. Because then we would have been introduced to Bryson, and Bryson has a big personality, and Bryson is like, and so having Bryson in the room with Jamie, who's a little more reserved and quiet, if we would have been able to see them together, it probably would have been a good fit. That would have been a much better scene. So production, you should have called Bryson and said, we ain't gonna do this on the phone. Bryson, you roll your ass down here to Jamie's house. We're gonna have this whole conversation. Even if they had already had a conversation on the phone, say, no, we're gonna do this again, but we're gonna do it in person. So that way it's a little more chemistry. We can see, because sometimes phone conversations don't translate well when they last too long. Like for me, the only purpose of a phone conversation on a reality show like that is if it's like providing receipts for something, or if it gives us insight on something that's coming up that we're going to see. But this whole conversation should not have happened on the phone. It should have happened in real life, so we can get big personality Bryson with reserved personality Jamie. It would have been a great mix, and we would have gotten a chance to meet Bryson at that time too, and you could have killed two birds with one stone and saved us that later scene. I'm sorry, I don't work for production. I'm doing a whole lot of work for y'all production. Y'all need to drop a girl a coin or two, honey. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Anyway, Jamie is trying to set up some workout sessions for the group or whatever with some trainer or whatever who's supposed to be fine and stuff and cute and all of that. I don't know. But yeah, so that was the whole conversation there. Roshane is at home. We see Roshane at home. Roshane, what you did to production? Who you made mad in production, Roshane? Because Roshane got all of 22 seconds. Like, you saw Roshane for those 22 seconds, and then Roshane was going like, girl, thank you for coming. Please drive safely. We out. Like, girl. Roshane came on, said, oh, I got a YouTube show called Vibe and Uncensored, and girl, he was off. I was like, oh, girl. I was like, girl, I don't know who you made mad down there to production, Roshane. You need to have questions for people. I hope you in somebody's inbox or email this morning and say, girl, I this ain't what I came here for. I ain't came here for 22 seconds. Girl, I'm from season one, even though you was only like on 2 or 3 episodes of season one. But you still supposed to be like, girl, I'm from season one. And how these new girls get all these long, drawn out scenes and I only get 22 seconds. Girl, make it make sense. Girl, anyway, moving on. We meet Bryson, and Bryson had a long, drawn out, full on scene with his friend Gene or whatever. And he told us he's been signed to Sony Music or whatever, and he's doing his big things with singing or whatever. So He went into this conversation about how he met this dude that is, I'm putting on my quotation fingers, trade, because Atlanta don't have real trade. There's no such animal as trade in Atlanta. It's fucking Atlanta. Everything and everybody's fucking gay. Gay, 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 gay. Gay. The motherfuckers are gay. Okay? Ain't no real goddamn trade. Trade presenting, but not trade for real. Child. Girl. Because they'll be the main ones throwing their legs in the air. Child. Let me stop. Anyway. So he talked about meeting this dude down to the quick trip and they flirted and got numbers or whatever. That's how you know it ain't trade. Trade ain't picking you up down to the quick trip. But that's a whole nother story for the whole. Now Trade might hook up with you in the bathroom down to the quick trip. Now that maybe. But he ain't scoping you out and all of that down to the quick. No, 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 ma'am. No God. Anyway, so the story goes that they knew each other for 2 weeks and then it kind of went south after 2 weeks. But my question is, if you knew this guy for 2 weeks, how he already got your PlayStation at his house? Girl, that's one. First of all, if you ain't got your own, that is your problem, baby. If you want to play PlayStation, you can come around over here to my house. What we're not gonna do is give you mines to go over and play at your house. What I'm gonna do? Girl, that's what we do. Y'all give it a go. Girl, Bryson, my love, my doll baby. Girl, you look like you've been in the game a little while, like me, girl. You are seasoned like I am, honey. Girl, these are not mistakes that you make at this juncture. This is the mistakes that a girl that's 21, 22, 23 make. Well, girl, I messed up and I gave Trade my PlayStation and he fucker. Girl, I wish a bitch would. You want my what? No, girl, you need to go buy one. Mm-mm. And if I'm coined like that and I like you like that, I might buy you one. But what's not gonna happen is you take mine from my house and it's in at your house and you playing my shit. What the fuck I'm gonna play? Girl, no ma'am. Anyway, then he talked about he went over there to get the PlayStation, and then some other dude was there getting his box beat in by Trey, and he got mad at Trey. Now, if you know it's Trey, first of all, you don't date Trey. Trey, you can't date Trey. And if they're dating you, they're not Trey. And if they truly are trade, you know that's what trade does. Trade fucks any and everything moving. Thus, the definition, they will fuck anything. So you should not be surprised if you roll over trade house and he half naked, breaking somebody back out. Okay, just blowing people's backs out. That's what they do. You can't get mad. And then if y'all, I don't know how long they have been dating at that point, but you told us 2 weeks, so I'm gonna just go with 2 weeks. If y'all only date for 2 weeks, even if y'all only dating a month, that is not enough time for you to know somebody, for y'all to be in a whole committed ass relationship, and you thinking that they ain't having sex with nobody else. Men are men. Men are gonna have sex. They ain't going that long without having sex. And if they ain't in no committed relationship, they're gonna feel free to go and have sex and get it how they live and get it from wherever they want. I'm just saying, but these are things that we all know, child. Bryson, girl, I feel like you know this and you just fell for the sauce, honey. The dick was good. He, had you dickmatized and all of that, and girl, you fell for it. I don't know how, honey. Because at that stage of the game, you shouldn't have no at that stage of the game, you shouldn't have no reason to feel any kind of way about him blowing somebody back out, child. You was probably just mad because it wasn't you. You wanted your box to be there and your back blown out at that time. And I ain't mad at you because I'm here for a good box, beat in. That's probably why you was mad. I'm not. Anyway, moving on. We did meet Ty Valentino. He's hanging out with his mom. He just got done look like with a photo shoot or something like that. And him and his mom are talking. He's getting ready to release the album. Like Ty Valentino, from first onset looked like he is, about the business, doing the good work, getting how he live, putting in work, time, effort, and energy, and really about, trying to build himself, build his brand, and whatever. I'm here for it. He says his mom is his best friend or whatever. They talking about different things that he has coming up and going on, like his album, and I think he has like a show or a podcast or something called The Gag. When I saw The Gag, I thought about my boy Terry. Shout out to Terry, giving you the real tea. Because when he does his live, it's always less gag. Anyway, um, so then we saw Malik taping for his OnlyFans. His guest is Hakuna Bad, who is all over the porn streets. Like I do see him all over the porn streets as a porn aficionado. I kind of know about porn. He is all over the streets for porn, whatever. So, baby, they was getting drunk and drunk and more drunk, and they were not handling their liquor well. Because at the beginning, you notice how their eyes were like open and bright and bushy tailed, and then the longer this went on, the eyes started drooping more and more and more. And child, they was on the counter, getting positions. They had see-through underwear, and we could see meat. I clearly saw Hakuna Bad's meat on this damn episode. You could see it through the. It was like see, it was black underwear, but it was still see through, and you could see it. Like I clearly saw it. I'm just saying, Malik, had that thing that tooted up, toot that thing up, mommy make it roll. He looked real comfortable. He tried to make like he was uncomfortable in that position. You ain't fool nobody, mama. You ain't fool nobody. You got right on down and tooted that thing up and was here for all of it. Now I saw the rest. I saw this scene. I actually did watch it and see it. And all. I want to say they fucked. Did they fuck? No, I don't think they fucked. I don't remember. I don't know. Did they fuck? I know I saw the whole scene before, the uncensored version. Did they fuck though? I think they did. I don't know. Y'all go check it out down to the OnlyFans. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Anyway, and after that, it kind of went off from there. Let me say this production. There's a lot of other cast members on this show, and we got a lot of new members of the cast. It's negligent for you not to introduce us to them up front. A lot of these scenes in this episode, like the OnlyFans scene, could have been put to another episode. The scene with Bryson and his friend Gene was unnecessary. You could have had Bryson, like I said earlier, with Jamie, and that would have given us an opportunity to meet him, and you could have introduced us to other new cast members. Where the hell was Kwanzaa? Like, why is Kwanzaa never on the show? You know what I'm saying? But we ain't see Kwanzaa. We got other new cast members. We didn't even meet them yet. And this is already the first episode. You owed it to us to at least have us meet these people. That scene at the beginning of this episode with Malik could have been cut out. They ain't give me nothing. It wasn't hitting on nothing. That could have been cut out. And so you could have had other scenes or shorter scenes. If you're going to have a long scene, have multiple cast members on there so it makes sense. So we're not just dealing with one member of the cast. We're dealing with multiple members. And now it makes sense for the scene to be longer. But when you have these long scenes and it's just one cast member and we're only getting this one storyline or this one plot line, it's not giving what it should give. So, and now we still got to wait to episode 2 to meet these new cast members, and that's not fair to them. I'm sure that ain't what they thought they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? It just could be better. There was a whole scene during Bryson's confessional where there was no audio. Mama is over there talking, and that's what was going on. We heard the music in the background, but Mama was doing this and talking away, and we heard no audio. And that's something that should have been caught on the production room floor. You can't miss that. So we still got some work to do in terms of some things that we need to do to get better. Call your girl. I can help you out with this good production stuff, girl. You might have to pay me a little bit coin, but no, I'm playing. But anyway, that is all I got for y'all. Let's get in the comment section, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all saw. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.